Whoo! Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag live if you're watching live. Hashtag replay if you're watching this on replay. So let's talk about New Year's resolutions because we are very close to January 1st. And I'm sure people have in the back of their mind all of these things that they want to accomplish in 2022. But as 19 years as a coach and a trainer, I have seen so many resolutions go unanswered, unaccomplished. And there's two main reasons why I believe this happens. Number one, to say I want something, though it's okay to have wants and aspirations and goals, we're going to set those things aside. But to say that I want something, energetically, you are stating that you don't have something. So from an energy standpoint, you're showing up lack of power in a scarcity and lack mindset, which is never a good position of power for someone to accomplish anything. So to say that I want to save $10,000 or I want to lose 20 pounds, essentially, energetically, you are saying that I don't have these things. So therefore, I lack them. So I'm going to show up into this situation in this position of scarcity and lack mindset, which is literally like standing on quicksand. The second reason is we are all an accumulation of situations, experiences over an entire lifetime. Some of which, more so for others than it would be for others, okay? Inadequacy and lack of confidence. You know, we've all built insecurities in ourselves throughout our entire lifetime. We all have them. Okay, that's the reason why we tend to want to compare ourselves to other people, is because we realize that we hold these insecurities in ourselves. Now, obviously, they're not always rooted in reality. In fact, most of the time they are not. But still, when we go to make a resolution, we're making this resolution as if it is based on a narrative that's a negative one that we've built about ourselves. Like, for instance, I need to lose 20 pounds. Most people who say that to a coach or a trainer is not always about, I need to lose 20 pounds because I want to feel healthy, I want more energy. Yes, those things are important, but literally that probably comes from the standpoint of, this is what's going to make me happy. And then when you lose the 20 pounds, you realize, that didn't really make me happy. Now I need to lose another 20 pounds, or I need to do this, or I need to do that. So again, you're coming from a situation of lack and scarcity. And neither of these two situations are a powerful statement. They lack power, they lack confidence, and therefore most resolutions are going to go without accomplishing anything. So, okay, Mr. Coach, what would be a better approach? Well, I've always found it silly that the beginning of the year signifies to people, I must change all of this stuff about myself. I've let my weight go, I've let my health go, I've done this, I've done that, all of these things. It's like then all of a sudden the clock ticks midnight on January the 1st, and it's like we must do everything different. You're not going to win in that situation. Understanding that every single day is a new day. It doesn't matter about the year. It doesn't matter about the month. It doesn't matter about the number on the day. It's about consistency. This is not to say that having goals and aspirations are not important, but understanding how you're showing up in these goals and aspirations, understanding to yourself, why is it that I want this? Am I wanting this because I believe that I lack something, or I'm coming from a scarcity mindset? Because if that's the case, if you're really aware and you're really accepting of this fact, you're not going to show up in a position of power within yourself to accomplish these things. This is one of my jobs as a coach, and this is why it's so super important to untangle these things about ourselves so that we have a clearer mindset, that we understand that the problems that we perceive aren't really problems at all, that there's nothing wrong with us. It's not about problem solving. It's about the dissolution of the problem itself. Basically showing that you don't have any problems. That happiness is not something that you attain, it is something that is revealed, meaning you already have it. You haven't forgotten how to have it. You've just let the world tell you that in order to be happy, you have to have this, that, or the other. Don't take the statement wrong, okay? If someone needs to lose weight for their health, that's absolutely something that they need to do, because our body is our temple. When we feel good about ourselves, we make better decisions, we enter in scenarios better, and then the law of manifestation just starts to come. We attract better, the law of attraction. We attract better into our life. The better we become, the more things come into us. That's where all of this whole fitness jargon and all this losing weight and New Year's resolutions and all this stuff is complete bullshit. Because we enter into it saying, I lack this, I lack that. You lack nothing. Yes, you may want to lose 50 pounds, and that's awesome. I absolutely love the fact that people want to get healthy. But when you do it from the standpoint of this is something that's going to make me happy, don't do it for that reason. That's the reason why most of our resolutions end up dying and never are accomplished, because we show up in a way that we feel as if we lack something or we're insecure. Be responsible for the fact that you are the only you on this planet. And the more we're responsible for that, the better decisions we start to make, the more confident we become. And then all of a sudden, that 50 pounds starts coming off by itself. I know that may be hard for you to believe, but it is the truth. The more that we can control this, the less we have to control out here. Be responsible for what happens in here. That's one of the things that I pride myself as a coach, that I work very diligently with people about one-on-one in a setting, is to be able to work through all of this, to understand that we are an accumulation of an entire lifetime. Some of the things that we have in front of us aren't going to just entangle themselves. We have to work at it. But once we realize that, it becomes easier, we become more consistent, and results just start to happen. So if this is something that you're interested in, please drop it in the comments section. I'd love to have a conversation with you about it. Hope everybody has a great new year as we lead into the new year.